playing the drums. Welcome back to Bike and Forth.
Back and forth, back in the building.
Hey, episode 17 or 16?
I put 16 when I saved it, but it may be
I think it's 17.
I need to start putting
17.
I need to start putting episode numbers in my notes.
Yeah. I just put dates. It be fucking me up every time.
Yeah.
Episode 17. Let's say it.
It's a new episode, guys.
It's a new episode.
We'll put it in the details when we figure it out.
Episode. Look, we got a photo shoot and a promo video coming soon because I need something to put up every time we got some new shit, along with the clip that we put up that I got some new shit.
I like photo shoots, but then I get tired of seeing the photo because I've done
That's why
several.
you keep doing them bitches.
Yeah, I ain't into my vanity like that.
Switch it up.
You know what I'm saying?
Me either. Switch it up. Shh. Switch it up. Remember this? I didn't take pictures like this when I was in middle school.
No, I'm a dude, though. No, I'm a guy. I didn't.
Welcome back to a new episode of Back and Forth. My name is, what was that? Was that Ice?
That was my chapstick.
Oh, okay. All right.
Glossy, but he's hardcore.
I go by the name of TK, a.k.a. Queen of the motherfucking mic.
I'm dope tomorrow.
And we are Bike
We are.
and Forth.
We are.
How was your week or last week and a half? I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. This whole week on, week off thing, it's a little different because I'm used to seeing him every week. So
I've been working, man. I've been working hard. Been editing other people's footage. I've been establishing. Yeah, man.
Okay, all right.
I've been establishing my own business. I done cut out things that no longer serve me.
Like?
Music for, well, I never cut off music, but right now I'm not rapping. I'm not trying to put out. I am going to put out a project because I already got one written, but I'm not focused on that. I just realized, I'm high now. But I realized like I got to cut out things. Like we said on the New Year podcast, it's focus.
And the last one.
Focusing on what I'm trying to accomplish. And for me, I'm more this year focused on the business side of creating. So I need to
in order to plan up, set yourself up for next year.
Yeah, and I'm planning on signing niggas like, fuck put me on them, put other niggas on. So gotcha. That's my thing, like documenting the culture. I got some big things in store. So
So Dope Tomorrow's not rapping anymore?
No new raps. I got a lot of I've done a lot of features this year already that should be coming out, and I got a project that I've already written. I just got to record it properly.
And then that's it. For now.
That's pretty much it, man. Like I'm focused on my business, man. Focusing on, again, I want to document the culture because I don't.
What's your business?
Podcast production and media.
Okay.
So, you know,
just to make it clear for our viewers, that's all. That's all I meant.
Yeah, you know, it's still in the rap, so I don't want to reveal too much. But basically, you know, there's no real avenue in the South that documents the culture. So you got out west, you got a Vlad, New York, you got a Academics. So it's like for me, it's like, all right, I should fill that space. That's my lane. That's kind of what I've always wanted to do through raps. Like kind of document how the world was at the time that I wrote the rap. That's what I do with the podcast every week, Bigger Than Pancakes. Check that out every Saturday. But yeah, just more so the influencers, the people that are shaking and moving, the people that have already been in the game.
So that means you about to start seeing some heavy hitters on the show.
Yeah. So I'm actually
stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm actually establishing myself as a business versus just a creative.
Got you.
So I'm working on my business.
I think I can say that about myself too. That's why I did the whole logo. Yeah. You see my logo?
I have.
You like it? Do you like it?
I helped you pick it out.
You did, but I'm saying like the one that I actually went with, the banner, all that shit. Yeah, I'm on the same type shit for real. So I'm really sad that you're not making music anymore. It's just like
I keep hearing that, but it's like buy my old shit or stream my old shit. Which
I mean, I guess, but you're so philosophical, and I think that like music needs rappers like you.
I'm saying when I get my business popping, I go back to rap, you know, as a hobby. But I realize I don't want to be a career rapper. I'm bigger than that. Like,
got you. Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah, I
can respect that. I can respect.
Might get into this acting game too.
Hey, look, let me know. Hit me up. You know, that's my realm.
What you got going on?
Step on into the light side. Man, I feel so great these days. Like I literally, my skin clearing up. I got like old scars going away on my face and shit. You know, I done found a skin regimen finally. I'm back in the gym.
Okay.
I wish I could document it more, but I'm like at this point, I'm just like, nah, I'm just trying to lose fucking weight. Like,
well, I saw you working out with, you call him BK?
Nah, his name Vaughn. He's top shelf.
No, I mean your son.
Oh, Bryson. Oh, yeah.
I know we were calling out full name.
Yeah. That's fine. BK, like little TK, BK. Do you know I named him that strategically?
No.
Like when my mama told me, my mom gave him his middle name. She was like, his middle name is Kosi, which means lion in Swahili, which describes my pregnancy. And it's like he was a lion through my pregnancy. Like I almost lost Bryson twice when I was pregnant. So he fought throughout my pregnancy to be here. And my mom really came through with the whole, like it's actually she wanted to start the ritual, but my grandmother gave me my middle name. So she says, I think. I'm really not sure of that because I wasn't born. So,
right.
But she was starting a tradition where she gives all of our first children, she has 6 daughters, all of our first kids, their middle name. So she did it with me. She did it with my nephew. And as we go down the line, cool. But he is so rambunctious, and this boy got energy out the ass. Okay, so what I do, it's crazy. So what I do when I'm in the house, when I can't get to the gym, I use him as a weight. He is 32 pounds. Had him step on a scale.
Okay.
33 pounds. And like I literally like lift him in the air and like do squats and stuff. Like he's having the time of his life. Doesn't even know what's happening. He's like, and I'm over here again. Like I'm tired.
See, you need to document that as a mom's workout.
Hey, you are so right. I'm about to start doing that because I like it that way. But outside of that, I'm working out. My skin is starting to clear up. And just bigger than anything, I'm focusing on my craft. So like, even though my money's not where I need it to be yet, it's slowly coming in. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, man. I've been inspired lately, just listening to a couple podcasts. Shout out It's the Real.
Yeah.
They had Joe Budden on recently, and they hit their 300th episode. And, they basically was just saying, and Joe shared the same sentiment, like, you do this stuff a lot for free. Like, you gonna get fucked in the beginning. And, you just persevere through it, and eventually where you're trying to go, those doors will start opening up. So
right. You just got to stay. My words again, I said it in our New Year's podcast. Discipline and consistency.
Yeah.
You got to be disciplined and you got to stay consistent. Like life comes at you, shit changes.
Facts.
Yeah, it's just, you got to stay disciplined and you got to be consistent. I learned that from one of my managers at Enterprise. Shout out to Travis. Like, that he used to have that on the board every morning. Discipline and consistency. Like, that is literally what you need in life to lay down any foundation. So for me, I have taken myself as a business, like you were saying, to like a whole, like my mental is on beast mode right now. Like I'm on like if I had a sound, it's like, I wake up like, I got a script to write. I wake up like, I started writing scripts. Like,
okay.
That, I'm directing my own shit now. And shout out to like, Lonnie, shout out to Mora, shout out to Scriptworks, shout out to all the dudes that are on my team. And they didn't say it, but I'm saying Brittany B. Lynn, she the second lady, because I'm the first lady of I would say Fenarios, but we all got different shit going on.
Hey Brittany.
Right. Not hey Brittany. Get out of here. We just talked about no relationships 2020.
Oh, that's right.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah. But just out of everything, it's just like all like to be around people. I'm so blessed to be around people who literally have the same mindset as me. Even you, like, like when you around them type motherfuckers, that shit hit different.
Yeah.
It's gonna rub off eventually.
True.
It's gonna rub off. Just like negative energy rub off eventually. That grind that you seeing people doing shit, getting to the bag, perfecting their craft, it rubs off. And though, again, my finances is not in a place where I can take acting classes as often as I would like to, this is something I get to do to exercise my craft.
Yeah.
And I'm so appreciative of that. And I absolutely love doing this shit. I'm just like on a different, like, yo, Like, let's go. I got some shit in the chamber, some shit filmed. I just started editing. I'm editing my own shit.
I hear you.
This shit going crazy.
Hey.
It's going wild. But today was a pretty great day. It was chill. I just sat down. I ate some great food, which is always a good day. And I wrote scripts with Lonnie. That's what my day consisted of. Of course, I'm running after Bryson.
Right.
And running after Bryson.
So we are going to start with, of course, Facebook memory.
Of course. That's like, it wouldn't be us if we didn't start with no Facebook memories.
I thought I had it pulled up, but apparently
I had mine pulled up too, but that shit just disappeared.
I'm trying to see if I can find. Okay, here we go.
Scared. You always be.
No, this one was cool. That 4 for 4 at Wendy's when you're broke is the move.
Hey, nah, no cap. It really is. Yeah. It really is. The move. Okay, hold up. What was mine? Damn it. Oh, why did you go away? Okay. All right. I'm just waiting on this to load because I just swiped out of it. Okay, I got two. All right, one of them, this is funny. It says, I hope you don't actually think I like you, sweetie. Everything I say to you is straight game. And to me, you're just another new name.
Oh, you on some pimp shit.
What the fuck?
Oh.
I was going through at this time. But I am so scared.
You on some pimp shit. You on your...
This was in 2011.
You're toxic.
I used to be.
You future...
No, don't call me no future.
Junior. What's the word, girl? Hey, do women name themselves after themselves? Like, you know how you have like a Frank Jr.? Do you have like a Lisa?
No, I think women give them like middle names. I've never seen a woman name a daughter after herself.
Well, you the first. You future S. Future S.
I am not. I don't want any affiliation with that man conducts business at all. And yeah, I had shit when I was talking about college, and this is my boyfriend from high school.
That the one that broke your heart?
He did break my heart, but I was too busy in college.
He looked like he breaking hearts.
Yeah, he in a relationship with a miserable bitch now, so karma's a motherfucker. Okay.
He actually like Roddy Rich real quick.
No, he does not. Look at this nigga do not look like Roddy Rich. Ain't nothing about this. You can only see the side of his face. Nothing about this nigga.
They got the same haircut.
Look like Roddy Rich. Nah, but yeah, nah. Karma's a bitch.
All y'all niggas look alike.
He with a miserable fat bitch. So,
hey, look.
That's the karma.
Look.
Hey.
How we know she miserable?
Because I met her.
And how you know she fat?
Because I seen her. She tried to fight me. Her stomach was jiggling.
Hey, man, that's a cushion.
For the pushing. I am fat now, too. So...
Anywho, we got a couple of topics here. I think the big one, I'm glad it kind of hit right before the podcast or the show, whichever version you listening to. Nick Cannon versus Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown said, Nick, you suck my dick. Mush mouth ass nigga. It was good. He said all of that.
I don't know what's worse. Him saying he got his dick sucked by another man, or Nick Cannon sucking his dick?
Well, nobody. You don't believe this, right?
Hell no, I don't believe this. This is the same man who said, what the fuck did he say? Michael Jackson was his what? He said Michael Jackson was like his father or some shit like that.
This man is wild. So I was kind of conflicted as to the response that should be given to that type of statement.
Cannon handled that shit well. Have you seen it?
I did. It was a lengthy response.
Did you read it all?
No, I didn't read all that shit.
Of course you did. I did. I'm a female.
He was saying something about mental health and...
Yeah, that's basic. That was the gist of it.
So did you suck the man dick or not, Nick? That's what we need to answer to.
But he did answer it because in the first 3 sentences, he was just kind of like, I don't even know this nigga.
What the fuck they got to do with sucking dick? You still not answering the question. And you put
I kind of feel like educated people can kind of just...
He put the eggplant emoji. You saw that because you read all of it. You got an eggplant emoji, not ever saying I didn't suck this man dick, but wow, that's crazy.
I missed that part.
Mental. mental health. We need to protect the youth that grow up in Hollywood. All right, but
no, that's him being funny now.
That's him not saying. I don't believe he sucked the dick, but
I don't. But
he should have made it clear, yo. This nigga's bugging. Like, you can get that shit off. You can get off saying, yo, this nigga bugging. Fuck out of here, what I look like. And then go into your spiel about how Hollywood got the youth kind of turned up and whatever. But I feel like it's really no way. You don't see what?
I don't see. I can't find the post where I saw that.
Oh, I can find it for you. But I just feel like it's really no way to answer that to a crazy nigga. Like, clearly, he just say whatever. So, what do you supposed to say to that?
He could have not responded, or he could have responded the way he did. And I think the way he did respond was pretty cool. But except for the eggplant emoji, it's kind of like you can't say all of that shit about mental health and all that shit and then respond with, I got to see the way in which you put it.
Oh, I'm about to show you right now.
Oh, this was at the top, too.
Yeah, right. That was the top. That he had that his most recently used emoji.
Oh, yeah, I think I read over this part. Yeah, okay. So, I get it the way he put it, but it's just kind of...
Then he put the wet splash.
I think he's playing too much. It's one of those, bro, chill. Like, it's you gotta calm down. You gotta calm the fuck down.
When I first saw this, I thought it was fucking hilarious. Really? I didn't find it funny.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hollywood weird.
Yeah, that was just poquito. Yeah, that definitely was weird. I think that Orlando Brown definitely does need help. I thought he had gone to rehab and all of that stuff, no?
Yeah, it seemed like he was straightening out. He had, new music on the way, all of this stuff. But then, like, what's crazy is coupled with this statement, he just released a new video.
Yo, he can actually rap.
His new video.
Not gonna hold you.
He moons the camera and he's like half naked through the whole video.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was disgusting when I saw it. But that plus this is just like, okay, he back on this shit again. And I don't know what he's trying to do. Is he trying to get on Wild and Out?
It's just really, really sad though, because a lot of people, like a lot of Disney stars, probably with the exception of Hilary Duff and Shia LaBeouf.
No, he went crazy too.
He didn't go crazy on drugs.
Well, he was getting
that
his ass
nigga is just woke. He was just woke.
He was in bars getting his ass whooped trying to fight niggas. He went crazy. Like right after that first Transformers, probably around, I say probably.
Okay, well then I'll take him out of it then. Hilary Duff is probably the only Disney star.
Hey, boo.
That did not lose her fucking mind.
Hey, man, look, I don't date white women like that.
She beautiful. She is beautiful.
I pull her up at the picnic.
I just think that's like a...
She coming to the barbecue.
That's like a... It's so weird that so many of them have like gone off the fucking deep end.
I mean, child stars typically do though.
I know, but it's just weird that it's like, this is all Disney.
Can you imagine being like a child star and all you know is people catering to you, and then you grow up and people don't give you roles and don't give a fuck about you? I could imagine that driving a grown-up crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. So for people, I thought Amanda Bynes was going to be in that shit. Then she did that Drake shit.
She went psycho. Lindsay Lohan went psycho.
Lindsay Lohan been went psycho.
Ashley and Mary Kate,
Lindsay Lohan always looks like she's crying.
Ashley and Mary Kate look like they 50. They strung out on some.
They didn't even go psycho. Them bitches just look different.
They look like they've been dragged through life.
Yeah, they look stressed. They look stressed. That's probably what it is. Speaking of stress, there is a jeweler in DeKalb Mall who is stressed right now because a woman ran off with a fucking Rolex the other day. She ran off with a Rolex. She is still yet to be identified. She went in there. He said that he didn't think anything of it. Of course, this happened in Georgia. He didn't think anything of it. She was sitting there, and you could see the footage of it. I can show you in the meantime, in between time. But you see the footage of her walking up. She's looking at it, and she's like...
Well, why was it out?
He showed it to her. She asked to see it.
Oh, she white?
She was black, but she looked rich. So she came in there with the fur coat, and let me see if I can find a video for you. Came in there with a fur coat, came in there, everything dressed up, hair done, nails done, everything did. Oh, she fancy, huh? And sat there, looked at it, and then took the fuck off. She took off.
All right, but, and this is going to sound sexist, he can hawk her down? Like,
okay, so I don't know if you know how jewelry counters work.
I know how to jump over them bitches.
Yeah, he didn't. He ran all the way around the shit.
Still, how fast can this motherfucker be?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's a rollie. If you don't go get that shit, what the fuck wrong with him? You deserve to get it stolen. First of all,
but it's just like, why? I'm not about to die over my job. Not no job.
You thought she was threatening?
It doesn't matter. You don't know what the fuck she was. She could have pulled out a whole 9 or whatever millimeter. I don't know what type of guns I'm talking about. I really don't. A shotgun. One of them things that go da 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 da. What are those? The ones that go da 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 da. What's that? A semi-automatic?
I don't know what that was.
Well, I don't know. Like one of them shits.
Uzi?
Whatever it is. I don't know nothing about guns.
Draco?
But Draco's sitting in the book bag. But
I'm just saying.
You just don't know.
I don't want to be sexist, but unless she got some track shoes, I'm about to hawk this motherfucker down.
Nah. It's stupid.
A rollie? Bruh.
Stupid.
We ain't talking about no big screen, flat screen TV. We talking about a rollie. And is negligent on his part because at these jewelry stores with that expensive amount of stuff, they're supposed to get your ID first. But that's why I was thinking she was white, because it's like,
nope.
Why wouldn't you get her ID?
He trusted her because she looked rich. But I really need to find this video so that you could look at it. I really do. But what else we got on docket in the meantime, in the between time?
In the meantime, in between time, did you see the Aaron Hernandez doc on Netflix?
I didn't see it in full yet. I haven't seen it in full.
Oh, it's on 3 parts.
Yeah, I saw like half of the first episode and I had to leave the house because I wanted to watch it, but then I never had time after that.
I just want to give a big shout out to Cheyenne Hernandez.
I saw people talking about this fiance.
She's the GOAT. And I love her.
Why is she the GOAT?
Because that motherfucker went on Stan and they asked her, what is that in his hand? And she said, I can't tell what that is. It was obviously a gun. They zoomed in, and you know how it get grainy the further you zoom in. She's like, it looked like a big black blob to me. I don't know what it is. She was solid, man. Like, she stood, she was by his side the whole time.
Stood her ground.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Do they have kids together?
Yeah, they had a daughter together.
Okay.
So she stood, she was at every court hearing or proceeding. The man that he shot, well, one of the men that he shot, because he clearly was just shooting people. One of the men he was shot was married to her sister. She still sided with her husband. Look, man, I think she just had another baby. She may be dating somebody from some former football team that Aaron Hernandez played for. I don't care. Holla at me, boo. That's a real one. And give props to his cousin, too. His cousin, she's going through cancer. They had some questions for her because a suspected vehicle was stored in her garage. And it was like, you going to testify who stuffed it in there? She like, nah, I'd rather not. So she did her little time too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they some real ones.
Hey, look, I pray that the people around me, I pray I'll never do nothing to get the people around me in jeopardy. But if that were the case, I ain't going to incriminate myself. All right, look.
$4,800? Oh, that ain't shit. I want to chase for that. Pre-owned.
She should have tried something else. Huh? She took flight.
Man, I would have caught her. I would have caught her.
Let me tell you how I wouldn't have. I would have ran so it looked like I was trying to catch her ass.
First of all,
I wouldn't have gave a fuck. These people don't give a fuck about you.
Nobody respects that watch. That was a $4,800 Rolex.
It was pre-owned.
Still.
That's why they went and got it. That's why they went and stole it.
That's why he ain't asked for ID.
Listen, I don't care about
that
none of that.
Shit look trash.
I don't care about none of that.
Give me the Sky Dweller.
None of that matters. What matters is the fact that she ran off and she had on King heels.
She about to get a felon for a $4,800 pre-owned roll. Come on, bro.
If they can find her, they still can't find her.
Who ain't gonna be able to find that loud ass fur coat? She had the loudest yellow I've ever seen in my life.
And wasn't that bad.
So, Aaron Hernandez, go check it out if you haven't seen it. It's a good watch. I didn't learn anything new. They did try to paint him as gay, but I knew that initially when the trial was
You thought
happening.
he was gay?
It had came out.
But do you think he killed himself because he was gay? Because they trying to say that. I saw an article that said that his lawyers had to clear up he didn't kill himself because he was gay.
Nah, they blaming the CTE for the suicide, which if you know suicide or if you know CTE, suicidal thoughts and things of that nature do kind of come with that. But
CTE is like
trauma to the brain. Trauma to the brain.
Okay. Oh, that movie. Shit.
Like that movie.
It was a movie where they
Oh
did the whole
yeah.
thing. I
Yeah,
forgot.
Will Smith.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
That shit was long as fuck.
So the way they painted it in the doc, which makes sense to me, in Connecticut they had this old law in the books called abatement, whereas if you commit suicide or die, you're no longer present to be represented in court, then the conviction's overturned because you're no longer alive.
So
not
guilty?
So they took it off as he's not guilty. They overturned the conviction, which means the NFL would release his money, which would go to the family. So he was trying to take care of his daughter and daughter's mom. So that's what they saying was his plan. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if you got life, he had life. Like, you not getting out. And you did the shit. It ain't like
know. Yeah, I didn't know he was 23 when he got arrested.
Yeah, it was like 20.
That's as far. That's as far. But from what I saw from the fiance, she was super like stoic with him. Oh, okay. What you crying about?
She was dope.
I didn't see that far into it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish watching it. I just don't be having time. I'm gonna go ahead and finish watching it.
But yeah, shout out to all the undercover gay niggas.
Shout out to all undercover. No, don't shout out to all the undercover gay. Come out. Come out of the fucking closet. It's 2020. Come out. We welcome you. I welcome you. Okay. Shit.
Well, if it drive you to kill people, yeah, come out.
Oh yeah, that definitely. Speaking of driving and killing people, it's just kind of a fucked up transition, but nonetheless, there is a woman. Her name is Nadija Riley, 51 years old, who drove into oncoming traffic to test her faith. She drove into oncoming traffic to test her faith. Damn. That's what I got to say about that. It's just like, I believe in God. I'm super spiritual, more spiritual than religious. However, it's just like, you know, they say faith without work is dead. You work to get yourself in trouble. She was charged with, hold up. She was charged with some shit. She got charged with a whole bunch of things, but some of them included aggravated assault, simple assault.
What did she think was gonna happen?
Vehicular. She drove right into oncoming traffic.
But did she think her car was gonna lift and transcend? Or?
She actually didn't get injured at all. But the two people that she hit were injured. Their injuries are unknown. However.
But what was she trying to test? Maybe, that she wouldn't die?
Yes.
Nigga.
And I think
look, man.
God bless that woman.
I'm a spiritual dude, so I'm gonna keep moving.
I feel it.
Not that type of show, but y'all, look, man. Look. I don't know what they've been teaching y'all, but y'all gotta learn. Man, look, first of all, I saw another pastor teaching a chick how to give head. And another dude just got ate by a crocodile for trying to walk on water like Jesus. All I'm saying is this religion has destroyed more lives than it has helped.
You think so?
Like, they had whole wars. They done wiped out civilizations.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Like that.
Shit.
See, that's something that I don't even want to touch on. I remember people tried to fight me in high school over my views on religion. So
See?
I just prefer to remain silent when it comes to those types of things. However, what the fuck we got next? I pray that woman is okay. I pray that she learned her lesson. She's probably going to be in jail for a little minute. I hope that God helps her through this trying time.
Well, speaking of trying times, Kodak Black has been transported to a Kentucky correctional facility. He's been uplifted from Florida. You know, reports came out earlier that he believed he was being poisoned and they weren't taking care of him. Yeah,
by the sergeant that was there.
So I'm glad he, finally got transported. He's slated to get released August 2022.
However, he was transported, after his mom and attorney had already scheduled to meet with him in Florida. So they think that that's a little fishy. Like they already knew that they were coming, and they didn't know that he was transported to Kentucky. Was it Kentucky?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't know he was transported to Kentucky until they got there.
Oh. Okay.
So they didn't know he was being transported. It was one of those like you're just being transported kind of thing. So it could be like on the facility's behalf, safety precautions. Like we can't tell anybody type stuff to make sure he's safe. Or it could be some shady shit. But she's just like, if my son dies, she spoke out with the attorney. She's like, if my son dies, I'm going to kill myself. Like, I just don't. I mean, look, I have a son, and I could not even imagine the pain. So, like, I don't know that I would kill myself, but I just couldn't imagine that pain. Even if my son did do something wrong, it's still a pain of you came from me, like, know. But she said that shit openly. Like, if something happens to my son and he dies, I'm dying too, type shit. So, yeah, I pray that, don't say nothing smart. This is not the time. This is not, actually, go ahead. Just go ahead.
Well, she saying that, like, niggas care if she kill herself. Like, she ain't nobody.
She's somebody to somebody.
He'll be dead, so she won't be nobody.
She's somebody to somebody, meaning she also has family who care about her.
Yeah, so you need to announce that to your family, not us, because I don't, like, go.
Oh, you mean to the people she's announcing it to?
Yeah,
like, they don't care. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Like, hold on, let's keep them alive.
Unfortunately, they don't, but...
We don't want Mrs. Black off herself. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm under influence. What a wind up.
You need help. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay.
I'm just kidding. That's somebody's mom. I'm just joking. These are jokes. Free Kodak Black. Take care of the mom. I
just want Kodak Black to stay out of jail. I won't say free him just yet.
He got 2022, so it's not that bad of a bid. He'll still be young, probably 25, 26.
He needs to just stay out of damn jail.
And he can get his life back on track. We got Bobby Shmurda coming home.
Hey, at the end of the year.
We got
Roddy Ricch. No, I keep saying Roddy Ricch. Rowdy Rebel. Damn, I'm sorry, Rowdy Rebel. Roddy Ricch that came in. Roddy Ricch, Rowdy Rebel. Like, it's like too similar. It fucked me up. He ain't steal your shit, but it's just like, damn. Fuck. I haven't ever meet this nigga in public. He gonna press me about this shit too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And
I don't mean it.
Your boy Daniel Hernandez. Takashi.
My boy.
Yeah.
And say he's my boy?
Yeah, that one just sticky.
Hey, look. That nigga music was not bad.
No, it wasn't. It was good.
It was not bad. Okay, but he just fucked himself over. He fucked himself over doing dumb shit.
But you had a story about him.
He got denied. He met with a judge to see if he can get the rest of his sentence carried out at home.
Nah, nigga.
He was scared.
Good.
He's scared to live out the rest of his prison sentence in jail, inside of prison. So he basically requested to have it lived out at home. The judge denied it, so he will have to spend the rest of his 2 years in prison at the jail cell. Since then, his baby mother and his girlfriend Jade are going back at it, back and forth about hoopla, which none of that shit matters.
So they had that picture of him and his girlfriend matching outfits.
And Meek Mill said, what the fuck did he say? Witness protection drip. Witness protection drip, because they both had on gray. You see, look, I know it's so funny because girls really do be liking to match with their nigga, but like she came in prison clothes. There's no way that if I should stay with a man that I've dated that was in prison, which I would if it was within reasonable doubt, stay with the man I've dated that went to prison, unless it was like a holiday photo and he could dress up, like he can't be having on prison clothes. There's no way that I'm coming to the jail. There's no way I'm coming to the jail in no fucking prison clothes, dog.
Shout out Meek Mill.
Shout out to fucking Meek Mill. He got a movie coming out.
He does.
Have you seen Bad Boys for Life?
Have. I saw Bad Boys 3.
I mean, that's what I call it. But the name of it is Bad Boys for Life. Man.
It was actually good. I went in there to hate on it, and
I went in there to hate on it too, just because Bad Boys 2 is my favorite movie of all time.
Bad Boys 1. It's mine.
So you know what I realized the other day? I'm so happy you brought that up. When you put one in front of after something, it means that you have to me, it means that you might have an intent to make another one and you want to make that known. But if you just say the name, like there's no such thing as like if they knew they were going to make a Bad Boys 2 and they put Bad Boys 1, it's like, all right, cool. But it's like, they didn't know they was going to have a Bad Boys 2 when they made Bad Boys. So it's just Bad Boys. So in your defense, if you go back episodes, when we got into it about this, I will give you your credit for that because I recently directed a skit, and for the skit, it's going to be a series. So I put part 1. And I was like, guess this nigga do kind of this was yesterday, actually. Guess this motherfucker do kind of make sense.
I understand what you're saying, that the movie's not called Bad Boys 1. My whole thing with it is...
It's just stupid if it's called 1 and it's...
Well, my whole thing is...
The original.
Versus having to say, Bad Boys the first one, or saying Bad Boys, and then you have to ask the question, well, which one you talking about? I just go ahead and give you the identifier. Bad Boys 1, boom.
So I get what you're saying now. It took a minute. It took a minute, guys. It took a minute for me to get that. But I get what you're saying now. Because in that aspect, it's kind of like this is what it means. So
it's a unique identifier.
Yeah. Okay.
That was it.
I get it now. Okay, I get it now. However, I love the movie. Not better than Bad Boys 2. Not. However, I did.
It was funnier. I laughed way more.
What?
Bad Boys 2 really wasn't that funny.
Bad Boys 2 was fucking hilarious.
Like what part? The prom scene.
First of all,
the ecstasy scene. That about it?
No, there's mad. There was mad. What part of the ecstasy scene? You took
when Martin was on it?
When he first took the shit. The fucking, who's in my house? The devil. The devil is not welcome.
I don't think that was supposed to be funny.
That shit was funny.
I don't think that was funny.
They had mad. I think that throughout the whole movie, they had a whole bunch of puns. They probably had longer, funnier parts in Bad Boys 3.
Martin was killing it.
Martin was pretty funny in that shit.
It was funny. But I'm saying Bad Boys 2 is a good movie. I just don't think it was as funny as 3.
I think they had longer, funnier parts. Because I think Bad Boys 2 was funny throughout.
And I prefer...
they just had shorter puns, Bad Boys 3 was longer scenes where niggas is just being funny back and forth.
Yeah,
I liked it. Playing off of each other. When they was in the minivan.
Yeah.
That was a part where they was just funny back and forth. They didn't have a part like that in Bad Boys 2. I love that they kept the same iconic shots in the movie. They have the same shots that have been in Bad Boys 1, Bad Boys 2, and this last one.
My issue is Martin is not a bad boy anymore. He didn't do shit the whole movie.
Yeah.
You can't call it bad. And that's why I love the first one.
I think you can still call it Bad Boy.
The first one was Martin and Will, these niggas killing it. They both, rambunctious. They both smooth. They both cool. They shooting shit up, fighting people. Fast forward to part 2, Martin a little bit dialed down. He gets shot in the ass. That kind of
was gonna retire.
That kind of made sense. The whole Woo-side, But now it's all right, they shooting. They done shot up Mike Lowry. Nigga, if you don't put that gun on and start blasting niggas, I made a pact that. I'm like, bro, if you don't shut the fuck up, these niggas real deal shooting at you. This nigga real deal shooting at you. This ain't the time to be, I can't kill nobody, Mike.
But I still thought, to see just, I guess, the progression of Martin as a comedian is super refreshing to me. because he's still funny, but he's not as wild.
I wish he was still wild. At least for the character. When I hear Bad Boys, that's why I love the first one, man.
But that's why I'm kind of upset that, and spoiler alert, no, we gotta put this in the caption.
You forgot your boarding pass.
You sound like it.
That's the Martin I'm looking for. The nigga that really, we beating them down. We beating them down.
Facts. That motherfucker said, I can't believe you ain't use a condom with a witch. That shit was funny. But just how the end happened.
It was a little weak.
And I did not like, and I'm not talking about like just the normal one. I'm talking about the end after the end. So if you haven't seen the movie, stay after the credits or through the credits. I didn't like how, I won't tell y'all the shit, so it's kind of a spoiler. How they left it open for a fourth one to be there, and they're in talks for the fourth one.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like there needs to be a fourth one.
Oh, it's already greenlit.
I know. And it's kind of like...
But I heard a couple years ago I'm a Bad Boys fan. Yeah, so I was waiting on 3 for 17 years.
Right.
So I used to go on IMDb and they used to have 4 and 5. Like they used to have it all the way playing to 5 on IMDb. So I kind of knew, and I knew, I guess they were waiting on the reception of this one, but they did a really good job with this one, man. Like, I give it a 7 because I give the first Bad Boys like a 9, 10 because I really love that first one. And I give 2 an 8. You know what I'm saying? So I give this one a 7 just because, again, when I think of Bad Boys, I think of Martin and Will tearing shit up.
Yeah.
It's really just the Mike Lowry show.
Yeah.
They got Martin looking like he bumbling. I told you to put your glasses on. Bro, you know you can't see.
And then he still didn't fall in love, for real. Yeah. I didn't like how they just introduced this new character and nothing really happened with it. It is introducer. And like, as far as their storyline, it just didn't carry through the whole time. It was like at the end, she was still kind of friend-like. I was confused as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I don't get that. But I enjoyed the movie overall. I really did. I still haven't seen Queen and Slim, so.
Me neither. I've been meaning to catch it.
I'm really upset about that. I really am. So speaking of like cops and shit, Bad Boys for Life, all that shit. Bad boy Pop Smoke was arrested and since released for allegedly transporting a Rolls Royce.
Yep.
Was it an illegal Rolls Royce? Stolen Rolls Royce. That's what it was.
It was reported as stolen because basically what it seems to be is that he was scheduled to have the car. Right. He had it, probably not wondering or knowing exactly what he signed for. He probably thought he could transport it or use it, and then they would just charge him the overages. You know, like, say you rent a movie. You keep it. Right. But, you can't do that with that type of, again, value attached to it. So it looks like he kind of broke whatever terms they agreed upon, and then it got reported stolen because he was trying to transport it. So
yeah, his mom put up her house as collateral.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do real time for that.
I think he's going to do time
unless he was really trying to steal it, which would be dumb as fuck.
Which I
across the country, like So
I highly doubt that.
I feel like it was just a young man who not really knowing like the terms and conditions, just thinking he could pay it on the back end, and got caught in and stolen. So he probably had to pay a fine, but I don't think he's gonna go away for it unless he was truly trying to steal it.
Which I highly doubt.
But how you gonna? Yeah, you can't bring no Rolls Royce to the chop shop and they just gonna make it.
He's 20. Like it's the parts are different. I don't think that he would even if he was like into that business of doing that and flipping shit or whatever. I think he would know better. Yeah. Than to do that. But the next thing I got is Alicia Keys is dropping an album this year. And I'm here for it. In and out. I'm here for it. Of love with you. Ooh, yeah.
I'm here for it too.
I'm here for it. I like Alicia Keys. I'm a fan of her. When I was in the 7th grade, I went to an Art for Life festival. Russell Simmons, I don't know if he still has these, but he used to have these Art for Life festivals at his house in the Hamptons. And when I was in the 7th grade, it's one of the best days of my fucking life. I sat next to her at a dinner, and she bought me a $10,000 balloon to donate. all the balloons were being donated to they have like causes every year. And she brought me a $10,000 balloon so that I can donate it to the foundation. And it still, like, to this day, I met Usher that day. I met Diddy that day.
Usher.
I spent the night at Russell Simmons' house. I played with Ming and Aoki Lee. That's literally I still remember that. I was like 12 or 11, the best day of my life. But that memory that I have with Alicia Keys or of Alicia Keys is just still sticks in my head, and it translates to when I hear her music because I've already loved her music.
And I like the fact that she didn't care about breaking up a home to get the man that was for her. Ladies, take note. Fellas, take note.
The home wasn't.
All is fair in love and war. I'm here for it. So salute to that queen and that king, Swizzy. The only other thing that I had, Juice WRLD, it has been confirmed that it was an overdose on oxycodone and codeine.
We knew that already.
So that's what do you call it?
Conclusion?
It ain't called
autopsy?
Yes.
I thought you said that's the conclusion of,
Yeah.
You're talking about the autopsy. The autopsy.
That's what the autopsy said. So those are the findings.
You know what's crazy? My best friend in Chicago, shout out to Keeb, she is an EMT officer, and she saw his body when he passed away. She works in Chicago, so he was in Chicago. He passed away in Chicago. So she was like bringing bodies in that day, and saw his actual body. I was like, wow, that's so crazy. You met him when he was dead, but still.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. I hate to see
that shit fucked me up. When somebody's so young and they die, it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
I just remember when I saw Juice WRLD perform at the BET Awards when he was on the side stage. He wasn't even on the main stage. And he performed at his first the love that I gave you, that shit. I don't know the name of the song. But I just fucked with his vibe. Like, and that shit be killing me.
Yeah.
But okay, on to our topics. Rest in peace to Juice WRLD. On to our topics for the day. The first topic I have to talk about, this is actually just piggybacking off of the topics we were talking about earlier, off of the news we got online. And it is about hairstylists, maybe barbers too. Maybe they can relate to this too, in Atlanta. So there's a video that's gone viral of a woman, and I guess she's kind of demonstrating on a little girl's hair. She's like kind of stretching the hair out, and it's already pressed. And she's basically listing all of these rules that you have to have in order to get your hair done by her. So basically, if your hair is natural, it has to be blow dried out, making it straight in order for her. You think that's okay? Okay.
No, I'm just like,
yeah.
Not too unreasonable yet.
That's unreasonable as a hairstylist. But like making it straight so that she can braid it. And if it's not, it's a $20 inconvenience fee. Depending on how people, and then it went down this whole thing of if your hair is too short, they charge you more. If your hair is too thick, they charge you more. If your hair is too long, they charge you more. You think that's okay?
That makes sense to me.
It makes sense to you. Why the fuck are you a cosmetologist?
Well, like even at car washes, trucks gonna cost more than a car. It's different.
Why?
Because they're different. That hair is different. Like if I had dreads, I would expect the dreads to cost more than a fade.
See, but that's what I'm saying. You're talking locks. A lock style is different from getting your hair pressed out and or braided. That's just.
But the style that you come in with your hair is a style.
But this is the thing, right? Back when I grew up, this the fuck problem. Y'all, these bitches lazy. These bitches be like, you 15 minutes late. I'm charging you, and then I'm canceling your appointment, right? These hoes be 20 minutes late. Okay, that's number one. Number two, these bitches want you to come with your hair washed, blow dried, and conditioned. How if I could do that shit on my own, guess what? I'm not coming to you.
But she's saying you don't have to come in like that. But if you do come in like that, I'm charging, right?
She's saying that is her requirement. However, if you choose, like if you hit her up and be like, hey, come in. She said, she's not saying a convenience fee. She said, I'm charging you a $15 inconvenience fee. That's what she said in the video. You're inconveniencing me to do your fucking hair.
Is she that good?
That I don't know. They said she heat damaged some bitch hair.
Because it's like if those requirements you don't like them,
but that's what
then
I'm
don't
saying.
go to it.
There are women, or actually I won't say there are women. The women that I know, or women around Atlanta, period, that are phenomenal at doing hair or in their craft, do not fucking, they don't ask for all, like, they don't ask for all that shit. It's like asking a person to come with your ends trimmed if you want your hair pressed out. Bitch, if I knew how to trim my fucking ends, I wouldn't come to you at all. I wouldn't come to you at all. They charge if your hair is too thin. They charge if your hair is too thick. They charge if your hair is too short. They charge if your hair is too long. They charging these hoes for shit they went, most of them, if not all of them, went to school for. And it's like, what is the fucking point of being a hairstylist?
No, they're doing it. They just charging you for the work they got to put in.
Nah, that shit, you shouldn't be a hairstylist. That means they don't love it. That's all it says to me. It means you don't love it. It means you don't love it. I care. So if you don't love it, I want your hands on my fucking head. That's why my shit won't grow, bitch. Because you don't love it.
I know in any other business that's an independent contractor, depending on the conditions of what they're getting into, the charges are different. If I fix an AC unit and you didn't maintain it, I got to clean it, then diagnose it, it's going to be extra. You should come with your shit cleaned out already, and then I can diagnose it. But if you're making me do extra work, I'm going to charge you for it. If I'm cutting grass in your yard, got a bunch of sticks in it, I got to remove these sticks. I'm charging you extra. Even it could be the same yardage.
I understand what you're saying from that point, but this ain't that.
And that ain't this.
Period.
This ain't that.
Nigga, like, oh, you got dandruff in your hair while I'm about to cut it. Charging you extra.
Well, I used to have long hair.
Because I got to use my special oils on your head.
Well, I used to have long hair, so I used to go get it braided. If I came in with it...
I got to see a picture of that shit, by the way. You should show me.
Oh, yeah, sure. If I came in with my hair unwashed and not blowed out, she's charging me extra. Because she's having to do more.
But that's what I'm saying. What did you book?
For braids, get my hair braided.
That's what I'm saying. That's a problem for me as a woman. If I am coming to you, you know, actually, in New York, and maybe it's different in the South. In New York, it was like a requirement. Like, it was a requirement that your hair had to be washed in order, for a style to be put in your head.
Yeah.
So that your hair being washed was included in the style. No, I don't mean washed before you came. I mean, like, it doesn't matter if it was washed before you came. Bitch, I don't know it's washed. Because the shit that I'm using on your hair and shit, even though I clean it out, you can have lice or whatever in your head. People, real cosmetologists didn't trust the customer's head enough because they trusted their business and their practice more. So it was like, if you come to me, I'm going to wash and shampoo your hair. If I cannot wash and shampoo your hair, I can't guarantee a style for you. Mm-hmm. Because I can't use my products, I can't use my shit on your head, and you got some next shit in your head.
Right.
Like,
that makes sense.
Like, you know, like, that's how I grew up. So for me, it's just the weirdest shit. These hoes be lazy as hell. You know what the problem is? You know what fucked everything up? Lace fronts. So fucked everything up. A lot of these hoes know how to put a lace front on and don't know how to do nothing else. So they be like, you gotta come to me with your shit washed, blow dried, and they may know how to braid. Washed, blow dried, and trimmed, so that I can braid it and then put some glue on your fucking edges and fuck them up and put a wig on your head. That's what fucks shit up. Lace fronts. These hoes getting lace fronts and knowing how to do lace fronts, all they do is they give you all these requirements and they be like, I'm gonna put this lace front on for you. But
why are women wearing lace fronts? Protective hairstyles?
It is a protective hairstyle. However, I've never worn a lace front with glue.
What else do you use?
That's what I'm saying. However, I've been wearing wigs since high school.
Okay.
But the lace part has always been cut off. So you make it look like your shit.
Right.
Without that little lace part on there. Now these new lace fronts that they're making with like the baby hairs and shit, that shit is new. I think that may be a reason why. I mean, some women do use glue, even back then, probably. I just have never used glue for my shit. But it's a different way. Same reason men ask, why do women wear weave?
I actually understand why women wear weave.
It's the same thing with lace fronts. Protective styles, way to try new things without damaging your own hair. Like, I haven't had to color my hair in years because of weave. Like, I can just get that in a closure and it be a completely different color. And I want to try this color out of my hair. Oh, okay, this is what this will look like on me. Like, literally, you don't have to, that's really what it is.
So, can men wear weave?
You talking about them little frontal parts they be putting on?
Yeah.
I think men can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Would you date a man with a lace front?
I probably
with a lace front fade?
I probably would. Because it wouldn't be nobody else's business but me and him.
Could you, that argument would be nuts.
It would not be nobody else's business but, shut the fuck up with that lace front on your goddamn head if I pull that shit off.
Right.
Pull that shit right off the...
Motherfucker had the U ball spot, the Sherman Hill, the nigga be mad as fuck. That relationship ain't gonna work out. Cause that's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Every time.
That shit is that nigga proud for
you
real.
know you ball, nigga.
That shit, man, he might have some scabs too. That ain't funny. That's not funny.
Bro, that's not calm funny. That bald head energy down.
That's not funny. Look, I got one more topic. And this is in response to, shout out to Two Real Podcasts. My homie LV is on here. And in this podcast, he spoke about, they spoke about, They spoke about, but him specifically, he was real strong on this. No. He doesn't want a woman with 14, I think he said 14 to 15 bodies.
10 to 15.
10 to 15 bodies at the age of 30 is too many bodies for a 30-year-old, and he cannot fuck with no girl like that. What do you think?
I think he's in for a shocker. Because I think every girl he gonna meet...
You're in for a real shocker, buddy.
Every girl he gonna meet gonna be in that range. Like, unless they were married at a young age, like right out of high school.
Or unless they lost their virginity at a very late age.
Even then.
Yeah. I mean late by like 28.
Oh, okay.
I mean late like 28.
Like, unless they were married, they may have an infidelity or two. That's still 1, 2, 3 niggas. Maybe 5. But outside of that.
He just said some things that he was like, yo, like, that's when you get into thoughtless behavior. It's like, what is a thought? Like, what is a hoe? Like, what is a hoe in 2020? What is a thought in 2020?
I'm not going to answer that.
Answer that question. Here on Back and Forth, we like to challenge each other's intellectual opinions to see what we're really thinking.
You know what's crazy? Somebody had posted that question the other day, like, what is a hoe? And I started to answer, but then I got to thinking, I really don't know. To me, the only thing I can say, a hoe is probably somebody that's, I would say, loose. Like, it don't take a lot to get her in bed. I would say that's a hoe.
Ever.
Yeah. And I think, like, her criteria, like,
some women, depends on the person.
But, like, and she not picky. Like, it could be 5 niggas in here ranging from cuteness to not cute.
And they could all get her in bed.
And they could all get her in bed. That would be my definition of a hoe.
Okay.
It's like, you ain't really got to put no effort into it. She not selective. She down for the smash. Boom.
I can agree with that. I just think, like, hoes are just sloppy. Like, to me, and I don't
some neat hoes.
Hoes are like sloppy.
See, I consider that like slut.
What's the fucking difference?
Like, to me, a slut somebody is just walking the party, pulling their titties out, and fucking they sloppy. Niggas who come in.
I mean, it's the same shit. It's all.
But I done met some hoes that got their shit together. I think a slut, like, you can recognize it.
So sluts don't have their shit together.
I would say no.
But hoes have their shit. So a hoe is a step. I learned something new today, y'all. So a hoe is a step up from a slut.
Hell yeah. So
when you hear the shit, I got hoe tendencies. What does that mean to you?
Most of the dudes say that.
Nah, I've only heard women say that shit.
They got hoe tendencies. Oh, they just deny who they are then.
I only heard women say that.
They already know what time it is.
Like, so what does it mean to have hoe tendencies? What do you think it means?
What do they mean when they say it? I ain't never heard of women say that. I just think
that sometimes they easy, sometimes they not. But to me, that's just situational shit. So like that hoe tendencies would have mattered in like 2010. But like in 2020, whole tendencies is just like, bitch, you fuck with this dude and you don't fuck with him. Like, that's all it means to me.
To me, that's not a hoe. Like, women that know exactly who they want to fuck, that ain't a hoe to me.
Yeah, I mean, like,
hoes are like, it don't.
I don't live my life by definitions. I'm so sorry. Like, I genuinely have had situations where I've had a text with a nigga on the first night because I wanted to. And then there are situations where I'm like, no, I need to know more about this nigga.
Yeah, that ain't a hoe to me.
Like, it's just like, but there's the situation where I'm like, no, I'm gonna have sex with him on the first night. It's not necessarily that I knew more about this nigga. It's just like, nah, I know that this is there.
Right, to me, that
like, this is a vibe.
To me,
I'm
like,
fucking with it.
A hoe would be like, if that dude, whatever, he slept with you, and he was able to say, tell your partner, go try her, she'll sleep with you, and you did it. To me, that's the whole part.
Got you.
Because you ain't got no standard. It's just like, all right. But if it's just like, I met this dude, I want to fuck him because of him, cool. I met this dude, maybe 3-night, date 3, I'll fuck him because I know more about him. And then you meet another dude and you fuck with, that to me, that ain't hoe. That's just being a human. That's just fucking who you want to fuck. Like, yeah. But a hoe, it don't, like, anybody can get in there. Like,
yeah. Okay. I didn't know there was levels to this shit.
I think sluts sloppy. I think
sluts are the type to. Hey, I put my titties out on a bar once though. I was having fun.
I don't think that
this was way back in the day though.
I don't think that wrong. I think again, to me, it's more.
I had sex with nobody that night.
To me, it's more of a behavior more so than just action. Like, so if you do it every night, I don't think that's a slut. But if somebody just like can come up, pull her titty out, she aight with it. She just going up, and that's just how she move. That's a slut to me. Like, you just ain't got no training. You ain't got no manners. You can't coach that.
So
you can't coach that. She's belong to the street.
Okay,
for real.
so let me dive a little deeper. When people say you a hoe in the bed, I like my lady to be a hoe with me.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean to you?
That you giving it up, like you trying to make a movie, like.
Oh, you trying to make a movie?
The camera on with you.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to understand all of these different levels. Okay, so like for me, when he said that, like 10 to 15 bodies, I'm just like, I kind of responded underneath his comments and was just like, what? Like, just imagine like a girl starts fucking at like 14, 15. And that's just giving like an average answer because most of the girls I know have started fucking around 14 or 15 years old. And even if they weren't fucking consistently, they started having sex at least 14 or 15 years old. 30? That's a smooth 15 to 16 years. Mm-hmm. Do you know how many bodies you think is, I won't even say appropriate because that's fucked up for me to even put you in that position. You'll get attacked. But like what do people think is the appropriate amount of people a woman should have sex with in a year? Let alone 16 years? In 16 years, I can't have sex with like literally, if I just took it like one person a fucking year. Mm-hmm. I had sex with one person a year in 16 years, and that's Scottish?
I know what he's saying.
What the fuck?
I was working the camera on that episode, so I was in the room when the conversation was happening. And I agree with the dude.
Holier than thou ass bitch.
Well, because 2 points, and shout out to Real Podcast. It'll be up Friday. This will come out Sunday, so will be up when you see this episode. But he mentioned that he grew up from a Jehovah's Witness background.
Got you, yeah.
And then his sister, she pretty much married the first dude that she, gave it up for. So he didn't realize women giving it up like that, and I'm just like,
it's so funny, and like being around him, he'll ask me certain questions, and I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what? Okay. All right, cool. Shit different on your side. Got you.
To me, honestly, I think by 30, a woman, like she probably had 2 serious relationships. So I'm going to go 3-5 years. So 8 years, she was probably in some serious. If she started at 14, so that's 22. So you got 8 more years, basically. I'm counting at least 3 niggas a year. She at 24 off rip.
Yeah, like and I ain't about to give my personal business away, but it's just like, when he said 10 to 15, even if that ain't my situation, it's still like, I just know bitches that like have been in like 2-year relationships, maybe 2-year relationships, 3 2-year relationships that have still averaged more than 15 fucking bodies.
Well, I'll just say for me, right? I started late too. And I'm not ashamed. I'm old. I started at 19.
Right.
And I was in a serious relationship.
You virginity at 19. You did say that. You did tell me that.
And I was in a serious relationship with my daughter's mom on and off most of my 20s. I got more than 15 bodies. So I'm just saying, like, as a nigga who started late, was faithful, I didn't cheat when I was with her, I got over 50. So I imagine a chick who getting hit on all day long.
But then that's another thing. Why? I just feel like the whole sex thing should not still be a double standard in 2020. Yeah, I got
it. Should be.
What do you mean it should be?
Because it is. This is what I was going to say.
What?
He did. I understand what he's saying about women are supposed to be better than men. Otherwise, why the fuck are we chasing?
We're still better than men. We're still better than men.
But it got to be what we value. So we deem somebody that not a lot of people has had as more valuable than a woman that's been out in the streets. It is, because it's less.
There are women who were out in the, and I'm just saying, like, if you're literally going off a body count, like, there are women who were complete sluts in high school, or I know bitches that were complete smut buckets in fucking college, who have changed their lives and completely holier than thou. That makes them less valuable?
I think if they know the number, the mindset of like, what were you going through? What led you to that is different, because dudes, we've never been taught that women gonna be fucking.
We gonna have sex.
But that ain't what men are ever taught. Like
thank you for letting me know, so I can teach my son that.
They teach me.
Baby, your bitch is probably been a hoe at some point in her life.
Yeah.
At some point in her life, she has probably been thotting and bopping.
They don't tell you that.
And there ain't nothing wrong with it.
They tell you find a good girl.
As long as she ain't got the clap.
The clap? This ain't the 70s, nigga. What the fuck?
The clap is everything to me. The clap is it all, because I've been fortunate enough to never have an STD in my life.
The clap.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, the clap is everything to me. So,
but yeah, I mean, like, I do understand what he's saying. But to me, man, like, if you ain't a virgin, I'll say 2 things and we can wrap. If you're not a virgin, pussy on it. You regular anyway, so it gonna have bodies on it. It's not more valuable. Like, to your point, it's already broken. But I will say also, I think, I forgot what I'm about to say.
Well, hold up.
About to get in my bag. But
hold up, real fast. I say this. If I'm dating a dude and that motherfucker asks me how many bodies I have, oh, you're childish. And I don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, so around the body count.
You're good, boo. We're good.
Yeah, I think.
I don't even want anything to do with you.
I think.
Because niggas hate that question.
Yeah, but I think women with higher body counts, regardless of how women feel like they can just get over it, that's still a part of you that another nigga who trying to be with you got to deal with.
Why?
Because it just is.
For what?
That's just
I don't have to deal with the 1,000 bitches you fucked because you were horny in high school and college, and all the bitches you ran through in a week. I don't have to deal with none of them hoes. So why do you have to deal with any nigga that I've had sex with? Because why? No, you don't. You don't.
The ghost of fuck niggas be in their body.
Most of these niggas married. They done moved on to new hoes.
You
this
still haunted.
No.
That pussy
No,
haunted.
that's ego. That's fucking ego. If I've had sex with you, I never had sex with you. If I had sex with you and we ain't ever date, don't fucking claim me. See? I will look right in the camera and lie. I was like, oh.
And that's what men got to deal with, because they know they lying. That's why I don't ask the question.
Actually, if I'm in a room with a nigga that I've had sex with and my nigga's in the room, I just make it a thing to let my nigga know. Like, I'm never gonna let my nigga dap up a nigga that I'm fucked. And he don't know. It's like, because to me, I wouldn't want to hug a bitch that I know he's had sex with, and she's with her friends, because in my head, when I walk away, the first thing is, oh yeah, I fucked that nigga. So that's just me. That's just me.
But that's the same thing with the body count.
No, it's...
For yours, it's the mental.
But it's what I'm saying. This is information I'm volunteering. This is not information I'm asking for. Like, I would hope that my partner would do the same thing, but I've done it before. I'd be like, oh yeah, I've had sex with that nigga before in college. I just don't ever want my nigga to be a laughing stock and not know what the fuck going on.
Why would I be a laughing stock? Because we both had the same chick?
Yeah, people are childish.
Me and you, I fucked the same chick that another nigga fucking.
And people are You literally just said, motherfuckers, You think niggas do this shit probably more than bitches do. But now in 2020, but niggas talk about this shit. They like to, especially if your bitch bad, they like to gloat on that shit. Yeah, I hit that. Yeah. I just don't ever want my man to be in a place next to another dude that I've had sex with and he overhears some fuck shit about his bitch. I could have told him.
I don't believe niggas, so I don't give two shit what they say.
I just don't. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You cannot believe him, but I know it's true. It's weird.
But I guess like what I'm saying is,
it's like, oh yeah, them niggas, he laughing about like, yeah, them niggas was over there fucking tripping. They was talking about how they fucked you.
And that's my thing. If she ain't a virgin, somebody done already fucked anyway. So I don't give a fuck if you fucked her. Like,
I would just prefer the question to not even be a thing.
If some random nigga like, yeah, you know, I hit that, I'd be like, if you don't get your made for TV 90s sitcom.
I'm not talking about a random person. I'm talking about like maybe this person winds up being, because you know how circles always come back around somehow. Like, you never know if you know, like, I could have had sex with one of your friends like years and years ago. You and I date, right? I had sex with one of your friends years ago. Or one of your friends years ago. We wind up at a party or a kickback or some outing or whatever. And this is one of your friends, closest friends. And I'm just like, oh shit. Like, I fucked this nigga before. I am going to tell you in that situation, yes, I've had sex with this nigga before. Just before you even walk up to him and dap this nigga and look this man in his eyes, and he all over here. Because to me, the smile just ain't genuine. This shit weird. Like, because niggas these days be shiesty.
Y'all be hung up on people.
Nah, to me, it's not a hung up thing. It's not a hung up thing. It's just how, especially if you see somebody move a certain way, it's like, the best problems are the ones you don't have. So to me, I just prefer to be proactive and just be like, oh yeah, because it's old. There's nothing to like dwell on.
That's why I wouldn't bring it up, because now you plant something in his head that wasn't even there.
What am I planting? If my man told me that he had sex with another girl that I'm in the same space as,
why would he tell you?
I would hope that he would.
Oh, y'all still be trying to tell the truth. Okay, I got it. I see what y'all on. If y'all don't lie and make these relationship works, lie and make these relationships work, man. Like,
and that's why I'm gonna be single all 2020.
Y'all be telling the truth,
and maybe all 2021, because I can't.
It's dangerous.
I'm just not built. I'm not built. I'm saying the Ciara prayer, and it's working. It's gonna work slowly but surely. I may have to wait like 2 to 5 years, but guess what? I'll be in my 30s by then, so I'm completely fine with it. I'll be like 29. You know, I am okay with it because I'm a thorough bitch. I'm just honest as fuck. And I just feel like you should tell, like, if you could be proactive about situations, be proactive. But like, my man telling me that he's had sex with a woman that he knows I'm going to encounter, especially as the type of woman that I am. I'm super friendly. I'm super in your face, blah, 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 blah. I'd rather know that in the back of my head than this, because women can be just as shady as men are these days, and vice versa. I just rather know that. I would just rather know that. Well, let us know what you think.
The fellas know what's up.
Comment, and subscribe. And this has been another episode of Back and Forth, because I'm staying single all 20. Dope is the reason why I won't date nobody. This nigga be talking about lying.
You better lie if you trying to kick it. All right, man. We are out.
See, all right. You gonna be single forever. You gonna be